Good morning, everyone. This is just a reminder that this is our final week of these wonderful teachings with Geshe Geshe Lundup. And we will together here at the Abbey be making a combined offering at the end of this teaching, which will be on Friday. If you would like to be a part of that offering, if you'd like to show the gratitude for your appreciation for these teachings as well, you can go ahead and make an offering on the Abbey website or send a check, but make sure the gifts, whether you're doing it online or by check, arrive here by Wednesday, that's 2 days from now, Wednesday the 9th, so that we can all together make this an offering to Geshe-la. So the details should be in the chat box, and thanks for joining us.
Homage to my Guru, protector Manjushri, who holds to his heart a scriptural text and knowledge of his seeing all things as they are. Wisdom shines forth like the sun. Unclouded by the two obscurations, who teach us in 60 ways, with the loving compassion of a parent for their only child. All wanderers caught in the prison of samsara, confused in the darkness of their ignorance, overwhelmed by suffering, you whose dragon thunder like proclamation of Dharma rouses us from the stupor of our afflictions and frees us from the iron chains of our karma, who wields the sword of wisdom, hewing down suffering when its sprouts appear, clearing the darkness of ignorance. You whose princely body is adorned with 112 marks of a Buddha, you completed the stages, achieving the highest perfection of a bodhisattva who has been pure from the beginning. I bow down to you, O Manjushri. Oh, my God. Omara Patsanaki. With the brilliance of your wisdom, oh, compassionate one, illuminate the darkness enclosing my mind, awaken my intelligence and wisdom, so that I may gain insight into Buddha's words and the text that explain them. Is strong anointed with perfume, flowers strewn Mount Meru, foreland, sun and moon, imagined as a Buddha land and offered to you. May all beings enjoy this pure land. Venerable holy gurus, in the space of your truth body, from billowing clouds of your wisdom and love, let fall the rain of the profound and extensive Dharma, in whatever form is suitable for self-doing sentient beings. Idam Gururandam Vandalakam Niryatayami. I take refuge until I have awakened in the Buddhas, the Dharma, and the Sangha. By the merit I create by listening to the Dharma, I will attain Buddhahood in order to benefit all sentient beings. I take refuge until I have awakened in the Buddhas, the Dharma, and the Sangha. By the merit I create by listening to the Dharma, I will attain Buddhahood in order to benefit all sentient beings. I take refuge until I have awakened in the Buddhas, the Dharma, and the Sangha. By the merit I create by listening to the Dharma, I will attain Buddhahood in order to benefit all sentient beings.
Okay. Good morning. So I will begin with the some passages that we left over, we left off during our last session. So that is here. Okay, many times mentioned in the 10 Grounds Sutra contain the word truth in them, such as being versed in the truth of defining characteristics. On this ground, and among these, there is none that is not encompassed within the two truths. Okay, so this is just only this passage. So in the 10 Ground Sutra, there are many presentations. Okay, many presentations of different phenomena. Showing them as certain kind of truth. For instance, here the truth of defining characteristics. Okay, by in Tibetan. Yeah, truth of defining characteristics, and then many others. Okay, not only this, but also there are many others mentioned by the term certain kind of truth. So all of the irrespective of whether they are certain kind of irrespective of whether they are certain kind of that truth or this truth or that truth. Okay, all of those truths are subsumed under two truths. Okay, there's no any truth, or there's no any phenomena that is not included within the division of two truths. So that is okay. Okay. So yeah, this is very interesting, I think. Why this is not only just ontologically speaking, that all phenomena are subsumed under the division of two truths, but also it is very useful for the purpose of the spiritual pursuit, for the purpose of each and everyone's spiritual pursuit, because since there are two different truths, okay, so there could be two different methods. And then, okay, and then if there are two different methods, there should be, it is possible that there are two different kayas or two different resultant Buddhahood, two different qualities of perfected Buddhahood. Okay, so see, out of the, the based on, I think, the based on conventional truth, we can generate, okay, we can generate and we can also understand, we can generate, I think, knowledge of skillful means and also actual skillful means within ourselves. And as a result of that, we can finally, eventually attain the Rupakaya, the form body of Buddha. And since there's ultimate nature of reality or the truth, ultimate truth, okay, we can understand, we can ascertain the ultimate truth. And based on our ascertainment of the ultimate truth, we can build upon, I think, we can build, okay, we can build, okay, the not only the inference of the emptiness of inherent existence, but also the calm abiding and special insight into the emptiness of inherent existence. And thereby, okay, as we progress with familiarizing with, these, these wisdoms, okay, these different categories of the wisdom, we can get rid of, the root of affective emotions, and with the support of, I think, immense skillful means or this immense collection of merit, our wisdom realizing emptiness will become, okay, powerful enough or sufficient, powerful enough to antidote to antidote, I think, to antidote the potencies of afflictive emotions, okay, and not only that, including the seeds of afflictive emotions. Okay, so this is very, how to say, useful, okay, to present or to categorize true truths, okay, out of the object of knowledge, okay. So the object of knowledge, knowledgeable object or phenomena is the how to say, is the how to say, is the, okay, the knowledgeable object, okay, and knowledgeable object is divided into two truths, okay. This is very uniquely purposeful, purposeful, in terms of one's own spiritual pursuit, okay. Then, okay, so, Ishi in Tibetan, Ishi is the division and the basis of division. Okay, this is very crucial. Okay, the basis of division. Okay, the basis of division and the division. So the basis of division is object of knowledge, or object of knowledge, or you can just say phenomenon. Okay, the phenomenon can be divided into two truths. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, so sometimes in the earlier time, I think they may, with regard to the basis of division for the two truths, some scholars posited some different posited I think that I think the elaboration. Okay, elaboration is the basis of the division of two truths. Okay, and and then okay, and then there's other. Okay, so these are not, how to say, these are not, I should, these are not these are not reliable. I mean, okay, not reliable. Okay, for establishing the basis of division of the true truths. Okay, okay, so so this is there's a sutra called the meeting of father and son. I think the meeting of the father and son sutra. I think this is loosely translated. Meeting of the son and father sutra. In that sutra, it is clear stated that the object of knowledge is as the basis of the division of two truths. So therefore, we have this resource, and not only that, but also we can also deduce, okay, through applying valid reason, that all phenomena are exhausted within the division of two truths. Okay, so it's very, I mean, what I'm here saying is that it's very useful, okay, not only ontological perspective, not only in the ontological perspective, but also, the practical level. Now, we should move on to the sixth ground, okay. Introducing the sixth ground, explaining the sixth ground, the manifest. This is 4 parts: the etymology of the name of the ground and its superiority in wisdom, praise of the perfection of wisdom, explaining reality in terms of seeing profound dependent origination, and a conclusion stating that qualities of the ground. The first one is the etymology of the name of the ground and its superiority in wisdom. So, in order to show this has root text. 4 lines. On directly facing, he abides in the mind of meditative equipoise and turns to the attributes of perfect Buddhahood, turns to approach, I think. Want to talk about Nyamsha Semnede. On directly facing, he abides in the mind of meditative equipoise and approaches the quality of the perfect Buddhahood. This Bodhisattva who sees the truth of dependent origination attains true cessation by dwelling in wisdom. True cessation, the cessation, okay, true cessation, but in Tibetan text there's no word, demba, okay. there's no substitute word for true in the English translation. Shirab never gowa. Shirab never means dwelling in wisdom. Okay. Gowa toba means attains the cessation. Okay. Attains the cessation. Okay. Now, by dwelling in wisdom. In this case, but anyway, this case, the cessation refers to the meditative absorption into the cessation. Okay. Or meditative absorption. Okay. Yeah, meditative absorption in the cessation. Okay. So okay. Having attained on the I will continuously read Tsongkhapa's explanation. Having attained on the fifth ground a thoroughly pure perfection of meditative absorption, the Bodhisattva abides in the most excellent mind of meditative equipoise of the sixth ground, namely directly facing or the manifest. Thus, this Bodhisattva on the sixth ground, who on this basis sees the profound truth of dependent origination of mere conditionedness, attains true cessation, okay, or the cessation because of his dwelling in the most excellent perfection of wisdom, okay. No, there's no true in Tibetan, okay. Goba is just cessation, okay. Attains cessation because of his dwelling in the most excellent perfection of wisdom. Okay. So here, when we say the Bodhisattva who on the sixth ground has attained cessation, okay, it means the not in the sense of the cessation of afflicted emotions or any kind of defilement, but here the cessation just refers to the meditative absorption in cessation, okay. So, but again, meditative absorption in cessation is also achieved by the Bodhisattvas who are on the first ground, second ground, as well as third and fourth and fifth ground. Okay, and not only that, but also the no more returners. Okay, of the hearers. Okay, the no more returners and the solitary realizers, the solitary realizer for destroyers, and also the hearer for destroyers. Yeah. So this, the meditative absorption in cessation can be achieved. Hearers and solitary realizers. Okay. Achieved by hearers and solitary realizers, and also it is achieved by Bodhisattvas who are on the first grounds and onwards. So here, this is a unique one. In this case, this is an uncommon meditative absorption in the cessation. Okay. So uncommon meditative absorption in the cessation is defined, or it should be understood that should be understood as a meditative equipoise into the emptiness, conjoined with the preeminent perfection of wisdom. So that is the definition. Meditative equipoise into the emptiness, conjoined or complemented by the preeminent perfection of wisdom. Okay, so yeah, okay, so this is very unique one. So in short, it is saying that if I just put it into a nutshell, I mean, wisdom directly, wisdom or pristine gnosis, directly realizing, okay, directly realizing emptiness, okay, okay. So the distinctly, okay, it means this distinctly or distinctly and very distinctly and distinctly superior or preeminent wisdom directly realizing emptiness. Okay. So yeah, okay. So to the it should. I think yes. This is the generally okay. So we when we think about this, we need to think about the qualities of the first ground, second ground, third and fourth, and up to the fifth ground. Okay, and then based on that, we can calculate, okay, how much the development in terms of the wisdom directly realizing emptiness achieved by the Bodhisattva who are on the sixth ground. So that that development, that the extent of that development is involved when it comes to understand, when it comes to define, I mean, when it comes to being I think when it comes to being uncommon meditative absorption into the cessation. Okay. Now, so okay, having attained on the fifth ground a thoroughly pure perfection of meditative absorption, the Bodhisattva abides in the most excellent mind of meditative equipoise of the sixth ground, namely directly facing all the manifest. And thus, this Bodhisattva on the sixth ground, who on this basis sees the profound truth of dependent origination of mere conditionedness. The mere conditionedness is not just is not something very unique to Prasangika mathematical system. This term, okay, this terminology is used by even by Chittarmatins, okay. Mere conditionedness, okay. Kenyin diba zamke, kenyin diba, okay, okay. Kenyin dibazam independent. Kenyin dibazam. Mere, okay. That means that all the results are all the results are okay. All the results all the results come into being, okay, due to their causes and conditions. But not due to having some kind of agent who is permanent and partless, unitary, and independent. And it also negates the permanent atoms as a cause, and also just time. Okay, only time cannot create any. The time is not the mere cause. Okay, and also the permanent atom. Permanent atom is not of course. And also the permanent being, okay, is not of course. But they are just merely resulted by their own impermanent, congruent, and potent causes. Yeah, the meaning is that, okay. The mere conditionedness that is the meaning. That is unique to, I think, Buddhist, I would say, unique to Buddhist, depending on origins of mere conditionedness. Attains cessation because of his dwelling in the most excellent perfection of wisdom. Okay, so this is the reason why he has this unique or uncommon absorption, meditative absorption in the cessation, is that he dwells in the most excellent perfection of wisdom, meaning he has achieved the most excellent perfection of wisdom. Okay. Prior to this, such as on the fifth ground, the Bodhisattva did not attain such cessation, for he has not reached superiority in the excellent perfection of wisdom. One cannot attain the cessation through excellence in the first 5 perfections alone. Okay, these are the preeminence of the first 5 perfections are not enough. Okay, to attain the uncommon meditative absorption in the cessation. This ground is called the manifest. Okay, so okay, this is the okay. But this ground is called the 6th ground is called the manifest. Why the 6th ground is called manifest? There's 3 reasons given here. Okay, because here on the basis of superiority in wisdom, the reflection-like ultimate nature of things become manifest. Yeah, this is the first reason. Here on the basis of superiority in wisdom, on the basis of this is unity, on the basis of superiority in wisdom is the first. And then the reflection-like ultimate nature of things becomes manifest. Want to give us means it not manifest is not clear here, because here on the basis of superiority in wisdom, the reflection like ultimate nature of things becomes actualized. Okay, actualized or they manifest. Actualize, manifest. Want to give us. Want to give us. You see, or you know, or you also you realize it directly. Okay, yeah, becomes directly realized. Okay, ultimate nature of things becomes directly realized. Okay, that is the meaning. Okay, and then the second reason, because on the 5th ground, the Bodhisattva took the true path as his object. Mikwa as object, Dambala Mik means Mikwa is not just Mikwa, in this case, Mikwa means observe, okay. Because on the 5th ground, the Bodhisattva observed the truth paths, okay. And that is the second reason, okay. I mean, we will expand on this. Okay, then the third reason is because the Bodhisattva now approaches the qualities of perfect Buddhahood. Okay, so these three, okay. Based on these three reasons, the sixth ground is called the manifest. Okay. Okay. So when we say the manifest, it is more like, the first one, on the basis of superiority in wisdom, the reflection of like ultimate nature of things becomes directly realized. Or in the sense of, becomes manifest here means becomes directly realized. Okay. Okay. Becomes manifest to himself. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think okay. Because on the fifth ground, the Bodhisattva to the true, observe the true paths. In this, it just take, the last one among the four noble truths. The last one is taken here. That means that implies, all other three noble truths. Okay, so it means, because on the fifth ground, the Bodhisattva took the four noble truths, okay, as his object. Okay, objects. Okay, and because the Bodhisattva now approaches the attribute of perfect. In this case, approach means, even the Bodhisattva who are on the accumulation path are approaching, okay, Buddhahood. Okay, so here it means that, it means, I think, okay, the Bodhisattva who are on the sixth ground is approaching Buddhahood. Approaching Buddhahood. How to say, better than or more advanced in more advanced way than the previous Bodhisattvas, such as fifth ground Bodhisattva and fourth and onwards. This is the meaning. Okay, approaching. Okay, here, because the Bodhisattva now approaches the qualities of perfect Buddhahood. Means that that the Bodhisattva who is on the sixth ground approaches the quality of perfect Buddhahood more expediently, or no, I don't know how to say, more, I think, expediently, or there's two words, I don't know. I think, okay. I think, closer, yes, closer than the fifth previous Bodhisattvas who are on the fifth ground and so on. Okay, closer. Okay. Closer would be better. Sangha mentioned. Okay. Okay. Then the explanation of commentary interprets the second reason here in terms of the path by which the non-perception of cognition and its object becomes manifest. Okay, this is explanation of the commentary is written by Jayananda. Jayananda's explanation, okay, in his commentary, okay. Jayananda's commentary, okay. He interprets the second reason second reason in terms of the, I think, path which the non-perception of cognition and its object becomes manifest. That means the view of emptiness, the view of emptiness of object and view of emptiness of consciousness, cognition, okay, cognition or consciousness, view of emptiness of cognition, as well as the view of emptiness of object of knowledge. So is realized, he says, okay. The realization of, I think, having realized, but by which the perception of cognition its object becomes manifest, okay, manifest, okay, manifest within the Bodhisattva. Non-perception of cognition and its object becomes manifest, means manifest within that, within the Bodhisattva who are on the sixth ground. So that is, that is the explanation made by Jayananda in terms of the second reason given here, okay, in the auto commentary. However, the description of how on the fifth ground the Bodhisattva took the true path as his object simply refers to the last of the four truths. The meaning in other words is that the Bodhisattva on the fifth ground became versed in the coarse and subtle aspects of the Four Noble Truths, and on the sixth ground, the wisdom versed in the Four Noble Truths comes to full realization. Okay, this is here. Okay, so that is the meaning. So here, on the fifth ground, Bodhisattva took the true path as his object. That refers to, that implies the last of the, that implies the first three noble truths. Okay. So meaning is that on the fifth ground, Bodhisattva has become versed in the coarse and subtle aspects of the Four Noble Truths, and as a result of that, the Bodhisattva who is on the sixth ground, as a result of that, the sixth ground Bodhisattva, who's, I think, as a result of that, the wisdom of the Bodhisattva, the sixth ground Bodhisattva, becomes versed in the Four Noble Truths, comes to full realization, means that the complete, I think, the wisdom, I think, the wisdom versed in the Four Truths becomes, I think, complete, becomes complete here, So we have here fifth ground, and the fourth ground, we have the Bodhisattva who is on the fourth ground is well versed in coarse and subtle 37 factors of enlightenment, and as a result of that, once he achieve fifth ground, and once he achieve fifth ground, he becomes well versed in subtle and coarse Four Noble Truths. Okay, and then now here, then the Bodhisattva who is on the sixth ground becomes well versed in the dependent arising. Okay, and I think, okay, and having complete having completely well versed, I think, in Four Noble Truths, and as well as the 37 factors of enlightenment earlier, Bodhisattva who is on the sixth ground has excelled, I think, in the perfection of wisdom. Okay, because at that point, at the point of sixth ground, the knowledge, wisdom, I think, versed in subtle and coarse aspects of Four Noble Truths, as well as the subtle and coarse factors of 37 factors of enlightenment, and also the dependent arising. Okay. Okay. Have been achieved. So the sixth ground Bodhisattva is taken, okay, or is understood to have excelled, I think, in the perfection of wisdom. Okay, so when we say this, okay, we need to understand his preeminence of the sixth preeminence of wisdom. Okay, in terms of having actualized, okay, preeminence, preeminent, I think, expertise, I think, or preeminent mastery, okay, preeminent mastery in subtle and coarse 37 factors of enlightenment, and subtle and coarse Four Noble Truths, and as well as the forward and reverse order of dependent arising. Okay, that becomes, that constitute, that quality constitute the knowledge of the gnosis of the sixth ground Bodhisattva, having excelled in, okay, perfection of wisdom. Now, the first, okay, the first reason indicates how the wisdom versed in the sequential and reverse order of the 12 links of dependent origination comes to full realization here on this sixth ground. Okay, thus the meaning here is that on the basis of full realization of these two trainings in wisdom, the Four Noble Truths and dependent origination have come to be manifestly known by the bodhisattvas. Okay. So when we say the sixth ground is the manifest, okay, in the sense that what manifest? Okay, what are manifest? Okay, the Four Noble Truths as well as dependent origination are manifest. Okay, to the Bodhisattva on the sixth ground. Okay. So yes, okay. Okay. Yeah, manifest means that manifest in this way. Manifest is directly appears. Directly appears, not just appears. How to say? Yeah, I think perceives. Okay, directly perceives. Okay. Bodhisattva on the sixth ground directly perceives the dependent origination as well as Four Noble Truths. Okay. So, but again, I think directly perceiving the Four Noble Truths as well as dependent origination is not just unique to the sixth ground. Okay. But here, when we say this, okay, it is, this is a, not just a general, it should not be understood and just generally, directly perceiving, Four Noble Truths and dependent origination, but rather it should be understood that the Bodhisattva on the sixth ground perceives Four Noble Truths and dependent arising directly on the basis of, I think, on the basis of having full realization of, I think, or complete, okay, completely developed, I think, full, I think, okay, full, full or complete realization of, realization of true trainings in wisdom here. Okay, true trainings in wisdom here refers to the okay, true trainings. Okay, here. Okay, true trainings here is I think okay. Indicates how the wisdom version, a sequential version, comes to full realization here on this sixth one. Thus, meaning here is the on the basis of full realization of these two trainings in wisdom. Okay, Shira Vilava Thinis, oh, I see, okay, okay, that is, yeah, true trainings refers to the understanding of the wisdom of, I think, wisdom realizing the sequential and reverse order of travelings of divine arising and Four Noble Truths. These are two trainings here. Two trainings, okay. Two trainings here, the two trainings refer to the wisdom realizing the sequential and reverse order of travelings of divine arising and the Four Noble Truths, okay. The realization of Four Noble Truths, okay. These are two trainings, okay. Okay, so not just realization of the Four Noble Truths and just dependent origination, but to how to say, but full, full, complete, I think, completely grown, completely developed, okay, completely developed a realization of completely developed, I think, completely developed, okay, realization of sequential and reverse order of 12 links of dependent arising, and the Four Noble Truths. Okay. On the basis of full realization of these two trainings in wisdom, the Four Noble Truths and dependent origination have come to be manifestly known by the so I mean, we should it's not, the sixth ground is called the manifest. Okay, why it is called the manifest is here. Okay, there are three reasons. Okay, the three reasons. The first one is that the first reason is that the sixth ground is versed in the sequential and reverse order of the 12 links of dependent origination. And also the Four Noble Truths. Okay. I think when we say the manifest, the manifest has the connotation, the how to say the sequential and reverse order of the 12 links of dependent origination. The origination. I think I mean, I see the wisdom. I should say the wisdom. The wisdom versed in the sequential and reverse order of 12 links of dependent origination, as well as that wisdom versed in the Four Noble Truths. Come to full realization. For the sixth ground, Bodhisattva. So therefore, the sixth ground is termed the manifest. In the sense that those in the sense that the wisdom first in the sequential and the reverse order of 12 links of dependent origination, and the wisdom first in Four Noble Truths manifest, I think. Manifest within the sixth ground Bodhisattva. So therefore, the sixth ground Bodhisattva, sixth ground is named after the manifest. So that is the meaning, I think. The meaning here is that on the basis of full realization of these two trainings. So when we say the full realization, this is very uniquely saying, uniquely conveying, not just realization of the sequential and reverse order of 12 links of dependent arising and Four Noble Truths, but much more than that. Full realization of these two trainings in wisdom. Now manifest known by the so on the basis of full realization of these two trainings, two trainings refer to wisdom versed in the sequential and reverse order of the 12 links of dependent origination, and also the wisdom versed in the Four Noble Truths. These are two trainings. So on the basis of full realization of these two trainings in wisdom, the Four Noble Truths and divine origination have come to be manifestly known, okay, by the Bodhisattva. Okay, now, okay. So since the three trainings in wisdom are fully realized on this ground, three trainings, that's two trainings we have discussed. We have just discussed two trainings. The third one is Changju Sudhu, 37 factors. 37 factors of enlightenment. So when the three trainings in wisdom, we say three trainings in wisdom. What are the three trainings in wisdom? The 37 factors of enlightenment and wisdom realizing Four Noble Truths, and also wisdom realizing sequential and reverse order of dependent origination. These are the three trainings. So since the three trainings in wisdom are fully realized on this ground, this is completely realized on this ground, given that the more distinctly superior one's tranquility, given that the more distinctly superior one's tranquility, the more distinctly superior will be one's insight. This is the reason. And given how on the fifth ground the Bodhisattva attained the most excellent perfection of meditative absorption. There are many reasons, pieces of reason. So combining these all pieces of reasoning. So here on the sixth ground, the perfection of wisdom comes to be most excellent. Therefore, this is from this ground onward that the special form of absorption in cessation, special form of uncommon absorption in cessation is attained, I think. Special form of, I think the special form of absorption into cessation is attained. Uncommon, uncommon would be better. Uncommon absorption in cessation. It should be read Tumo Mahiba in Tibetan. So uncommon, Therefore, it is from this ground onward that the uncommon absorption into cessation is attained. So when we say, in this case, uncommon absorption in cessation, what is the cessation in this case? Uncommon absorption in this case, cessation refers to emptiness. So cessation refers to emptiness of inherent existence. So uncommon absorption in cessation, in cessation is, therefore it is from this ground onward that the uncommon absorption in cessation is attained. The precious Garland states, the sixth is called directly facing, for it directly faces the Buddha's attributes. Directly faces the Buddha's attributes. Directly approaches for it. There's no direct. For it approaches the Buddha's attributes, or Buddha's the qualities of the Buddhahood. For it approaches the qualities of the Buddha. I think directly faces, it doesn't make sense. If you directly faces the Buddha, it just it's not it is not significant. It is not significant. So here, what Precious Garland is saying is something significant, I think, for it approaches the qualities of Buddha through familiarity with tranquility and insight. Okay, through familiarity with tranquility and insight, one flourishes with the attainment of cessation. As for its fruitional effect, one will be the king of the Pranimana gods. Since he is not outshone by Sharvakas, he pacifies those with inflated pride. Pranimana refers to Nimana Rati. Okay. Truga. I think fifth one, I think we have 6 realms of desire. There are 6 desire God realms. Okay. Of them, the 5th one is Nimana Rati. Okay. Praise of the perfection of wisdom. Okay. Now this is the another heading. Okay. To demonstrate that the collections other than the perfection of wisdom, such as of generosity, depend upon the perfection of wisdom to traverse to the resultant ground. The following is stated. Okay. Now this praise of the perfection of wisdom, okay, is the one heading. Okay. We have the number, okay, number 2, okay. We have 5 divisions. Okay, no, 4 divisions. Okay, 4 divisions, and then of them, the second one is praise of the perfection of wisdom. Okay, so this is the second heading. To demonstrate that, okay, the collections other than the perfection of wisdom, such as of generosity, depend upon the perfection of wisdom to traverse to the resultant ground. The following is stated. Just as a single man with eyes can easily lead a group of blind men to their desired destination, here true intelligence leads the sightless virtues and guides them to the conqueror's state. Okay. When we think about the other perfections, we think in terms of sightless. Okay. When we think about the wisdom, we think it in terms of with sight. Okay. In terms of I think in terms of having sight. Okay. So I think, yeah, okay. Read. Just as, for example, a single man with eyes can easily lead a group of blind men to their desired destination. Likewise, here too, in the context of the path, intelligence, namely the perfection of wisdom, leads or thoroughly sustain the virtues such as generosity that are sightless in relation to suchness. Okay, in relation to suchness. Okay. Yeah. So when we say about the perfection of wisdom, okay, the perfection of wisdom is not just only limited to wisdom realizing emptiness of inherent existence. Okay, it is very vast. Okay, when we Yeah, okay. For instance, I think for instance, I think the wisdom realizing 16 attributes of Four Noble Truth are also, perfection of wisdom. I mean, if it is conjoined with Bodhicitta, okay. So, and not only that, but also the wisdom, I think, okay, the knowledge, okay, that knows, I think, the nature of path leading to Buddhahood, and the orders, okay, the order of the path, and what do you go, and I think counterfeit path, I think counterfeit path, or facsimile path, okay. So knowledge of this, okay, which is correct path, knowledge or the wisdom, knowing as to what is correct path leading to Buddhahood and what is not correct path to leading correct path leading to Buddhahood, and the orders of the path, how to practice, okay, in order, okay. I should practice this first, and then this, and then this afterwards, this, that kind of order, okay. So the knowledge of this, the nature of path, order of path, and the facsimiles of the path, and which is conjoined with the Bodhicitta, is a perfection of wisdom, okay. So therefore, Tsongkhapa is saying here, where is this? Well, this is here. Okay, we will come here, okay. And in this way, wisdom guides them to the resultant conqueror's state. For it is through the perfection of wisdom that one sees, without distortion, what is a right path and what is not. Okay. Okay. So it's very. So Bodhisattvas, for instance, Bodhisattvas who are on the Bodhisattvas who are on the accumulation path or preparation path or first ground, second ground, third ground onwards, their knowledge, okay, about their knowledge about Buddhahood, their knowledge about how the path leading to Buddhahood, their knowledge about the facsimiles of the path, okay, is, I think, perfection of wisdom, okay. Okay. So therefore, is the perfection of wisdom is qualified by insight, okay. And whereas the other perfections are not qualified by insight, but rather they are established, or they are set up, I think, in terms of I think more emotional, I think, emotional approach. For instance, generosity and morality, forbearance, okay. And as that, when we said joyous effort, okay, it can be joyous effort, and also the concentration, okay. Concentration, yeah, concentration, okay. So for instance, yeah, when we say the concentration, okay. Concentration is just stick with, how to say, stick with the focus, the object, okay. But the concentration is associated with the wisdom, okay. With wisdom, and also if it is concomitantly associated with wisdom, okay, then it realizes emptiness, okay. Otherwise, itself, okay, how to say, itself, the unique, the function of it is just stay with, single pointedly stay with the focused object. Okay, so by itself, I think uniquely, I mean, staying remaining single pointedly focused on the object. Okay. How to say? Simply, I think per se, negate. I think negate. Negate, not eliminate. Okay, eliminate the confusion, doubt, and misunderstanding. Okay. Okay. So okay. So therefore, I think. So therefore, it is the unique characteristic of wisdom that we know things. Okay, we know things are new, and we are capable of eliminating doubt, misconceptions, and confusions. Okay, so therefore, the wisdom is defined as having the quality of insight. Okay, insight into the nature. Okay. So okay. So now, when it comes to the first three perfections, it is more emotional. Okay. Emotionally oriented. Okay. And the effort, joyous effort, can be either. And then the concentration. Okay, we have the concentration. Okay. Concentration. Okay. Concentration is the from its own, I think. From by itself, I think. Yeah, I think. Okay. It does not mean, I think. Okay. It does not mean. It does not indicate that it is eliminating the confusion, doubts, misunderstanding by itself. Okay. Rather, it is a kind of auxiliary auxiliary factor for the wisdom. Okay. In order to root out the the afflictive emotions and confusion and doubt. Okay. So that is how. Okay. That is how the perfection of concentration becomes or classed into the collection of wisdom. Okay, now well, yeah, when even with the concentration realizing emptiness, is why concentration on the emptiness becomes the collection of wisdom. It is because it is due to its own. It becomes so due to its own. I think its concomitant associates, such as wisdom realizing emptiness. Yeah. Now I think, and in this way, wisdom guides them to the resultant concurrent state. Because if the other perfections are conjoined with wisdom realizing emptiness, they can progress up to the Buddhahood. Otherwise, they cannot progress. I think, up to the Buddhahood. For it is through the perfection of wisdom that one sees without distortion what is the right path and what is not. The condensed perfection of wisdom to states. Millions and there are many numbers. Millions, billions of blind people bereft of sight, ignorant of the roads. How can they reach the towns? Without wisdom, these 5 perfections, lacking sight, cannot touch awakening. Yeah. So, yeah, it's very. If these, if the first 5 perfections are not conjoined with wisdom realizing emptiness of inherent existence, they cannot result in Buddhahood. Yeah. So you need to progress. You need to develop. The profession of generosity, and also the profession of morality, forbearance, in order to achieve form body of Buddha. So to do that, to develop that up to achieving form body of Buddha, one needs to rely on emptiness of inherent existence. Without being reliant on emptiness of wisdom realizing emptiness of inherent existence, they cannot develop. They cannot develop. How to say? They cannot develop without they cannot develop without being, I think, they cannot develop without being interrupted, okay, or hindered by negative forces, especially inner negative forces. So therefore, it is, essential for the practitioners to have the wisdom realizing emptiness to complement one's practice of generosity, morality, as well as forbearance. Okay, so here the Buddha also gives us very, appealing analogy here. Millions and billions of blind people bereft of sight, ignorant. They are also ignorant of the roads. How can they reach the towns, the destination towns, without wisdom? So this is the analogy. Without wisdom, these 5 perversions, lacking insight, cannot touch, cannot reach awakening. I mean. Okay, so I think we stop here.
May the spiritual teachers who lead me on the sacred path, and all spiritual friends who practice it, have long life. May I pacify completely all outer and inner hindrances. Grant such inspiration, I pray. May the lives of the venerable spiritual mentors be stable, and their virtuous actions spread in the 10 directions. May the light of wholesome's teachings dispelling the darkness of the beings in the 3 worlds always increase. Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamniryatayami. Due to this merit, may we soon attain the awakened state of Guru Buddha, that we may be able to liberate all sentient beings from their suffering. May the precious Bodhi mind, not yet born, arise and grow. May that born have no decline, but increase forevermore. In the snowy mountain pure land, you're the source of good and happiness. Powerful Tenzin Gyatso Chenrezi, may you stay until samsara